like what we did here at Lummi with the canoe journey in 2007, the Paddle to Lummi event. I was the director of the canoe journey, and it was a great defining moment for the nation because we seen our community come together. We seen people in Bellingham who had no idea what Lummi was like.
Spend a lot of time listening to Indigenous folks for their way that they do their work, whether it be work making money or work making their community better. Listen to for those nuances and how they conduct business, related to that work, and that the value for accumulation of wealth is trumped by the value of relationships. So it's most important to have good friends and be inclusive than to try to say, well, what's the cost-benefit analysis of all this? Are we getting our bang for the buck? Which is often more often than not is kind of like our beginning point when we work with people from other communities, especially those professional communities where they have these practices, that they have to thoroughly define those outcomes, which translates into money.
The basics for working effectively with American Indians is first to just build trust. Show up, listen, be there for the long term, not just come in and go out, but establish relationships. And then work with, not for. I think too many people want to help, want to educate, want to give their knowledge instead of coming out and finding out what is needed and wanted from the communities that they want to establish relationships with.
Is we worked with the Bellingham Unitarian Fellowship, who members of their church actually built relationship with our organization, our staff, and found out what we were doing in the community, and didn't push anything on us, but offered to find ways to help and contribute.
Prior to the hosting, we had some experience with Whatcom County people, and particularly the city of Bellingham on Honor Day. And I was pretty nervous about it to begin with, until you asked me what I would like to come out of this. And I explained to you how it was that in all of my years being here on this earth, that we, the native people, have never ever been recognized as the first inhabitants of this land and of these waters. So, out of some sort of miracle, you brought that about, and come out to the declaration declaring June 7th, 07, Canoe Journey Day, Native Recognition Day. And I didn't think much of it right at the moment that you proposed that, but after looking back and seeing all that's transpired from that, it was a good thing. The forming of the volunteer group for the hosting of Canoe Journey 2007 was really eye-opener in my view, in that I didn't think that it was possible, that there was so many people that were really genuinely interested in helping out, whatever capacity that they were asked to do. And I know a lot of them probably got out of their comfort zones, doing things that they're not used to doing, like picking up garbage, clearing tables, and cooking. So I kind of look at it as a learning experience for both parties, the community at large, and our tribal community.